Love story that has captured the entire world's attention.
Yep.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's romance transcending both sport and entertainment.
And while Taylor is down under preparing for her blockbuster Sydney shows, rumours are swirling of a possible Travis touchdown.
Touchdown.
On our shores. It's good, right? That's good. And joining us to talk all about it is none other than Travis's dad.
Hey, legend!
Kelce. There he is.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yo,
Very well. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
well, what a couple of weeks it's been
Yeah.
for you. Enormous. Run us through it.
Yeah, it sure has been. It's been a good season. It's been hectic, a lot of travel, and but a lot of fun.
Yeah, he took home the big prize. I'm not talking about Taylor Swift. I'm talking about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he did. They got 3 of them now, so.
Pretty amazing.
You know, like I just watching this last couple of weeks, and there was also some pretty frightening moments for you as well, with everything that happened in Kansas City. I mean, what was that like for you with the shootings?
Well, I didn't go to Kansas City for the parade, but people that were there, as soon as that started, made sure that they got in touch with me, and I let me know that nobody that I knew was injured. There were, It's a shame that a wonderful celebration like that has to be marred by people who are just feuding with each other.
Yeah.
It's not like this was a political thing or anything else. This is just people mad at each other.
Yeah. Geez, it was such a full-on season. He was brilliant. I mean, both your sons. I mean, I can't fathom what it's like for a dad. I mean, they played against each other in a Super Bowl. And for Travis to come out and win this one, what did that mean for you? He's one of the greatest ever. They both are.
Well, I mean, particularly when you consider they had a rough season, it wasn't things did not go the way they wanted for a good portion of the season, and a lot of doubters out there. But once the playoffs started, they turned it on, and the result is they got to pick up another ring this spring.
That's for sure. And one thing is for sure as well is just how much Travis likes to party, right? We just saw his celebrations there when they took home the Super Bowl.
I kind of missed the party this time. That party gets a little too crazy for me.
Really? Does it? I was going to say, where does he get it from?
That was past my bedtime.
He mentioned you on his podcast, which is sensational, with his bro, about how you met Taylor. It was a private meeting, just you and 4 million cameras. What was she like? What was she like when you met, and what do you think of her and the relationship?
I think she's a very down to earth, very grounded person. When you consider all the attention and adulation that follows her, it's kind of remarkable that she is just like the girl next door. I mean, that's the only way I can put it, really. She, I've told the story a few times. I'll tell it once more. First time we're at a game, we're in the suite, and as guys do, we drink something or eat something. The cup gets set down wherever, right? And gets up to go, I don't know if she's going to the bathroom, get something to drink, but she got up to go in the back of the suite, and she picks up a handful of empty cans and plates and stuff. And I don't know who else noticed it, but I did. And that really speaks for. And if you meet her when I've met her folks, and I know why she does stuff like that. That's just the way she was raised.
Yeah.
She is not the least bit obsessed with her fame. She accepts it. She loves what she does. Very hard worker, very shrewd businesswoman. She puts everything into these shows.
It sounds to me like you're not going to have a problem if they get married.
Yeah, it sounds like your son might have a keeper there.
I got no comment on that. But I would have no problem. The boys have always been fortunate in that they've attracted very wonderful women into their lives.
Oh, aren't you a big teddy bear?
Testament to you raising them.
Yeah.
So I guess the world now wants to know, Ed, whether or not Travis is coming to Australia to be by Taylor's side.
I don't know. I had heard a rumor to that, and I've got to call into him. I would I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
Why don't you call him now, Ed? You'd have to go to the call right now.
I don't know that we'll try to. I actually called him a little while ago.
Yeah.
And my understanding he's on a golf course someplace right now.
Ooh.
He plays a lot of golf, but it's mostly in these charity events. And
Yeah.
I think that's what he's wrapped up now in a charity golf tournament someplace. So.
All right, I'm just going to scan the interweb now for charity golf tournaments in Australia.
Yes, that's
just
right.
to see if he may or may
There
not.
you go.
Head up somewhere, yeah.
Hey, legend. I think you must be very proud. You mentioned this relationship. You seem to have a good take on people. Taylor included. The boys have worked really hard. I was also listening to the podcast, and it said the boys grew up without having a single veggie in their growing up period. Just pizza from you. Is that true? Is that correct?
No, hell no. No. I'm sorry. I don't know what they're thinking.
Mischievous
No,
boys.
You had a carb, you had a protein, you had fruit and a veggie every meal. Now, the nice thing about pizza is you get a lot of that right there, everything except the fruit. And
Yep.
so, there were times when they, we go get 2 large pizzas and their mother and I would get the crust. We'd have to share the crust with the dog.
Big eaters.
Couple of growing boys, yeah.
Well, we get to see you. I mean, why don't you just get on a plane and come
Yeah,
down? We'll
come
look
on
after
down.
you.
All right, we'll see about that. We'll see about that.
Well, there you go. Look, it's wonderful talking to you. It's obviously been a huge year this past year in a lot of ways, privately and professionally for the lads. They really come across well, down-to-earth fellas. The sort of guys you want to have 25 beers with on the weekend.
That's and if you met them, that's probably what you'd end up doing.
When Jason took off his shirt,
they are down. They're very down to earth.
When Jason took off his shirt at the game, sorry to interrupt, when he took off the shirt and was just parading around this big bear of a man, that must have been a proud moment for you.
It was, it wasn't surprising. To be honest with you, Jason just loves interacting with fans.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Fans of any sport, of any team. He truly enjoys the athletics. And sure, he had been before that, before the game, he had been tailgating with Buffalo fans and had been at a Buffalo pub, at a pub in Buffalo where everybody got together and stuff, and had a great time. I had no clue he was going to take the shirt off, but I'm not the least bit surprised.
He just does what he wants. That's the best part.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I'd just love to go to a Kelce barbecue on the weekend. What do you guys get up to? I can only imagine.
Well, it's a lot of fun. Certainly, here in Philly, it all revolves around the girls, the granddaughters. You can imagine, who have, not surprisingly, both their grandfathers and their father wrapped around their fingers.
Yeah.
And they have their Uncle Trav wrapped around their fingers when he shows up. So certainly anything going on here in Philly is generally centered around family and
Beautiful.
Trav has some, we've had some good barbecues out there. Enjoyed it. He has a lot of friends that'll show up. Seems like there's always somebody from back home in Kansas City. And the boys they've been very fortunate. They have a very tight circle of friends that they grew up with, that they see a lot, and people that have always been, that have been important in their life, that have helped shape them into the young men they are, and they never forget that. And they enjoy it.
It's a lovely sentiment. The one thing I will tell you, though, is I'm not going to ever, if I was to ever coach him, I would never leave him off the paddock.
Oh, no.
I mean,
look out. Danger zone.
What about that? Hey, thanks so much for joining us. We hope you can make it down.
Sure.
We really appreciate you coming on. We know you get a lot of requests and everything, but we're sure
I do
glad.
get a few, but this was worth it just to see Lily. You guys need to sign her before somebody else grabs her. The young girl at the school that was on just a minute
Hey.
ago.
So good, wasn't she, right? We do need to sign her up. I was thinking the exact same thing, Ed.
It's great to have a Today Show viewer in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Hey, you're a legend, mate. Lovely to talk to you, and hopefully we'll get the chance to talk to you again. I have a feeling it won't be the last time one of the boys is at the Super Bowl. So appreciate you being on.
All right. Take care. Thanks,
What a
guys.
legend.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and
What's my name again?
oh my goodness, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?